And so, obviously, you know, here we're going into late summer, fall on the horizon. They're great times to settle into a new home or to start planning the building of a new one. We're excited to tell you about Trillium Ridge, a beautiful condominium community by Eastbrook Homes, the sponsor of this segment.
That's right, the condos are spacious, and actually they live a lot like a house, but with all the benefits of maintenance-free living, let's take a look at what life at Trillium Ridge looks like.
Serene atmosphere with all the comforts of low-maintenance living. That's what you'll find here at Trillium Ridge.
So Trillium Ridge is a really special community of Eastbrooks in Hudsonville off 22nd Avenue in Quincy. I think Trillium Ridge is special just because it's so serene, very wooded, cozy, peaceful, private, yet super close to access to the highways, M6 and 196, the Rivertown Parkway corridor where all your shopping is, and even the lakeshore. So Trillium Ridge is a condo community. We offer various floor plans, but mostly the draw is that it's maintenance-free living. Feels like you're living in a big house, you're still not taking care of or having all the maintenance that you would have in a single family home. You're taking care of your landscaping and your snow removal and just the general exterior maintenance of the community. So people move into the condo community because they want some more flexibility, free time, and be able to do other things versus yard work all the time.
Selling points of this house and its layout and design are absolutely immediately evident when you walk in the front door. 9 times out of 10, the first time somebody is here, the first time we walked into a unit like this one is, wow, because you look straight through from the front door to the back, and then the feature room in this design is the Michigan room, which has glass all around, wide open space, and this is where the marriage of your physical context and geography goes with this unit. You look directly back into a beautiful set of trees. It's very private. You just step back this way and you also have a wide open kitchen, dining, seating area for talking with people, meeting with people, preparing food. I mean, the design of the prep area and the island for preparing meals, which I'm the cook, so it was very important to me, is just, it's very accessible. You've got not the true triangle, but you're in your workspace and you can do what you have to do. And we turned this around to meet our needs to have a sink against the window, or our designer helped us do that. And we have a wonderful pantry area that offers some storage that makes up for the cabinets we gave up by turning and getting a window. But it also brought in huge amounts of light, and light is hard enough to come by in West Michigan, we all know. But yeah, when there is the light, it's just a beautiful space, and we enjoy it a lot.
Folks often comment on that they don't find storage in condominiums when they're looking around in the market. So I think from a best use of space, we definitely have great layouts from that perspective. Michigan room is something that you can choose to have. When we're building for you, we let you customize your house or personalize your house. There's a ton of different features you can modify in the house to personalize the way you want it. A Michigan room is one of those features. You can have a Michigan room with a 2-sided fireplace or with no fireplace at all. Depending on where your house is located or in the community, and if it's a walkout or a daylight lot, you'll have a deck, and then you can also have a lower level patio underneath your deck, and some people even extend it underneath the Michigan room. So a lot of outdoor space too for your private entertainment.
Lower level of the home is laid out in such a way that our other set of children, when they come, they need a place to stay, or we have a place to stay, and we wanted that for them. So we have a kitchenette down there. There's a large open rec space where we can do family things, as well as a specifically designed home theater with a very good sound system and setup for that. And then 2 bedrooms. They had the space they needed for their son, for themselves, in a very spacious bedroom with a reasonably spacious closet. I mean, it just worked out remarkably well. Working with Eastbrook Homes and working with any construction process is probably the #1 thing is about your construction manager. And being able to work with them and forming a team with them. And we had an awesome construction manager in Chad Showers. Everything that we needed to have happen, he helped us make it happen. The other thing that was helpful for us, we knew coming in after all the things we'd seen exactly what we wanted, and then because we'd been to so many other condo sites, so we knew coming into this, okay, here's what we want, here's how we'd like to have it done, how can you help us have that, make that happen?
Yeah, we're really excited that we're opening up our second phase here at Trillium Ridge. It's very wooded, scenic lots. We're going to offer several single unit sites and a couple of the double unit sites as well. So like I said, tons of trees, lots of wildlife. It just is a little slice of heaven just right outside of the city.
I just love all of these properties. They're just so fresh and so up to date.
Yeah, and we just have this fascination with our home and spaces and seeing the possibilities of what life could like, maybe in a different space, maybe if you're looking now or just a little bit down the road. And to hear from homeowners like Ken, he says he and his wife just love it at Trillium Ridge, and how the Hudsonville location puts them just a short drive from Grand Rapids and the Lake Michigan shore, and close to Rivertown Crossing shops. He and his wife plan to retire in that home, and he says it's just the perfect low-maintenance spot.
You know, and the nice thing about, the real estate market is so hot, and a lot of people say, I could sell my home right now, but I don't know where I'd go. Where would I go? Where would I go? Well, Trillium Ridge is one of those Eastbrook Homes communities. They have opened the second and final phase of construction there. A good time to see one of the 3 floor plans they have available. And if you're interested in doing that, head online to eastbrookhomes.com, where you can check out Trillium Ridge and, of course, see all of those other beautiful communities that we have visited, many of them throughout West Michigan.
Yes, we have. Almost in every community, Eastbrook Homes has a neighborhood established. They have open hours at the Trillium Ridge model as well, 4 days a week. Give them a call to set up a one-on-one meeting if you would like to do that, to get more information.
Yeah, it's a great lifestyle choice.
It sure is.